Have you ever imagined a world where death is not an ending, but a problem to be solved? Where aging is a disease with a cure? Back in 2013, the tech world buzzed with a headline that seemed pulled from science fiction. Google, a company synonymous with finding information online, announced it was founding a new company to do something almost unimaginable: take on aging itself. Time magazine put it on its cover with a blunt question: can Google solve death? The project was called Calico, the California Life Company. It was the ultimate moonshot, backed by billions from one of the world's richest companies and led by a biotech legend. For over a decade, it operated in secrecy, fueling speculation about immortal cells and age reversal drugs. So after 12 years, what is the real answer? Did Silicon Valley's biggest bet on immortality pay off? And what does it tell us about the true path to a longer, healthier life? Welcome to ZenVibe Studio. Today, we're not just chasing sci-fi dreams. We're seeking clarity and understanding. We'll explore the psychology of ambition, the science of patience, and uncover the surprising, grounded truth about humanity's oldest quest. Part 1. The Moonshot. Ambition meets biology. The driving force was Google co-founder Larry Page. He described Google's philosophy as focusing on moonshots, ambitious long-term projects that normal companies wouldn't dare attempt. To Page, even solving cancer, a monumental task, only added about 3 years to average life expectancy. He wanted to think bigger, to tackle the root cause of not just one disease, but of the aging process that leads to all of them. Calico's mission was stated simply, yet profoundly: to better understand the biology that controls aging and lifespan, to enable people to lead longer and healthier lives. To lead it, they appointed Arthur Levinson, the former CEO of the pioneering biotech firm, Genentech, and chairman of Apple. The message was clear. This was not a casual side project. It was a serious, well-funded scientific venture, designed to operate like neither a traditional biotech nor an academic lab, but to combine the best of both. Initially, speculation ran wild. Many assumed Google would take a big data approach, using its immense computing power to crunch biological information and find shortcuts to a cure. The company stayed quiet, letting the mystery and the expectations build. The financial scale of this ambition became clear over time. From its launch in 2013 through 2022, its partnership with the pharmaceutical giant AbbVie alone absorbed nearly $2 billion in investment. Total funding for Calico is reported to have reached at least $3.5 billion. They had the best minds, a blank check, and a mission to challenge a fundamental fact of life. The stage was set for a revolution. Part 2. The Long Road. From hype to hard science. In the world of instant apps and rapid updates, solving biology doesn't follow Silicon Valley time. Calico's first decade was a lesson in the patience of real science. Instead of announcing miracle cures, the company focused on foundational research. They built a pipeline of drug candidates and, importantly, published hundreds of academic papers, sharing knowledge with the wider scientific community. Their approach was to view aging through the lens of systems biology, asking if we can delay the start or slow the accelerating process of decline. Their strategy was pragmatic. The FDA does not recognize aging as a disease, making it almost impossible to run a clinical trial to simply extend life. So, like many in the longevity field, Calico began by targeting specific age-related diseases, hoping successful drugs would also impact the broader aging process. By 2025, they had advanced 5 drug candidates into clinical trials and had around 20 more in earlier preclinical stages. For a field that measures progress in decades, this was tangible, albeit slow, progress. But the harsh reality of drug development soon arrived. In early 2025, data was finally released on Calico's first major drug candidate, a pill for ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, called fosagonifator, developed with AbbVie. The result? It failed. The drug did not significantly slow the progression of the disease in its clinical trial. This failure was a significant blow. Then, in November 2025, came even bigger news. AbbVie, Calico's 11-year partner, ended the collaboration. The pharmaceutical giant, shifting its focus to newer types of therapies, decided to walk away, resulting in layoffs of about 100 scientists. The headlines were brutal. Google's secretive anti-aging company finally released data. Its drug failed. The narrative flipped from boundless promise to pointed questioning. Part 3. The reality check. Extending health, not defeating death. So, where does this leave us? Can billions of dollars and brilliant minds finally give us the answer we've sought for millennia? The evidence from Calico's journey and from the broader field of science points to a profound and humbling truth. Calico is not shutting down. It continues its research. But its story and all scientific understanding redirects us from a fantasy of immortality to a more meaningful, achievable goal: Healthspan. The dream of a cure for death, or a pill that grants immortality, remains science fiction. Leading experts agree that defeating death itself is not within the realm of scientific possibility. Everyone must die one day, sooner or later. True biological immortality does not exist for humans. The real, valuable contribution of projects like Calico is not in cheating death, but in compressing the period of decline at the end of life. The goal is to help people live with vitality for more of their years, to be healthy and active at 90, not frail and sick at 70. And the most powerful tools for this are not secret drugs, but evidence-based choices available to us all. They are our daily choices: a nutritious diet, consistent exercise, deep, restorative sleep, and strong social connections. As physician-scientist Eric Topol notes, these lifestyle factors are the biggest thing we have right now for adding healthy years. Science can support this. Future breakthroughs in understanding cellular aging may one day help us slow certain processes, potentially adding a modest number of extra years to the average human lifespan, perhaps extending it from 85 to 95 in a best-case scenario. But this is an extension of health and lifespan, not an escape from mortality. The finish line of death remains fixed. What we can change is the quality of the race. Part 4. Conclusion. Embracing our finitude. So, can Google solve death? The clear, definitive answer is no. No one can. No company, no technology, no amount of money can defeat the fundamental biological reality that defines our existence. Death is not a glitch to be fixed. It is an inseparable part of the program of life. The story of Calico is a modern parable. It shows the immense human drive to push boundaries, to ask what if on the grandest scale. This ambition expands our knowledge and can lead to discoveries that alleviate suffering. But Calico's most profound lesson is one of perspective. After investing billions and over a decade of work. The most powerful formula for a longer, healthier life doesn't come from a distant laboratory. It is found within the simple, daily choices we make, what we put on our plates, the quality of our sleep, and the strength of our connections with others. The quest for immortality is a distraction from a far more beautiful and urgent pursuit, the art of living fully. To accept our finitude is not to give up. It is to be liberated. It allows us to pour our energy not into fighting an unwinnable war against the end, but into crafting a richer, healthier, and more meaningful story for every chapter we are given. The true solution is not to live forever, but to live well. To find peace in our limits, and in that peace, discover our greatest potential. Thank you for watching. If this reflection on life, ambition, and acceptance resonated with you, please consider subscribing. Until next time, seek understanding and cherish the day.